Hey everybody, it's me, your girl Shanita Vital Davis, aka the Classroom Management Diva, baby, aka Mrs. I'm here to help you get your ish together. That's right, and when we talk about the ish, we're talking about your inspiration. You can say your influence, your saving, and your healing. Now let's face it, if you're not influencing, saving, or healing somebody or yourself, that means that you're operating in that other ish. The ignorance, that means it's just stuff that you just don't know. Your self gratification or your selfishness when it's all about you. Those things where you say, you know what, I don't want to change this. This just feels better to me. It's comfortable to me. So I'm just going to stay right here. And then your hurts. That's right. We come through this thing with a lot of hurts. It's time for us to start healing those hurts. And most of that stuff is caused by trauma, having some painful experiences, some things that have happened that have shaped and molded our perception. And now we can't see things clearly. And so we have to change that. So look, guys, I am coming to you guys because we are still in our phase, our 30-day challenge of a September to remember. Okay. And just like I told you guys before, September, the whole month of September belongs to me. I like to celebrate, baby. What I do. So anyway, yes. So we're going to continue on with our September to Remember. What is the September to Remember? September to Remember is just me coming on and making a few videos each and every day to influence, save, and heal, for us to get to those processes of being able to come to a better space in our lives. You know what I mean? With all this COVID-19, and then we have a lot that's going on with the Black Lives Matter and the beautiful movement. So much that we see in the internet. And so our minds are just like all over the place. And so like right now, I think that it will be more than a blessing for us to be able to become inspired, okay? Daily. So listen, guys, I wanted to do something a little bit special tonight. It is night, and I'm really making these videos right before I go and shower up and get my mind together for bed or whatever. And so it's very important to me that I do this. It's like very important to me that I do this. So I wanted to give you guys a story of something that happened to me, okay? So many years ago, I had hired a personal trainer to get me prepared, get my body prepared for my wedding. And this was 2011. And so this guy, I met him in the park. I know it sounds weird, but I didn't meet him in the park. We used to work out in the park. But I met him when I went to another gym that had closed down. That guy was working with me. But anyway, he had shut his gym down or whatever. And so I ran into this guy, and he's like, I can train you. And I'm like, but for some reason, I felt that it was okay to trust him. I don't know why, but I felt that it was okay to trust him. And until this day, we're still friends. He's like a brother to me, okay? And he's met my husband, and he's pretty much trained my entire family. And so anyway, I'll give you guys this story, okay? So one day he's working me out, and he does this, to me, I felt like was the stupidest exercise that anybody could ever do. He kept saying, stand up, now lay back down. Okay? Stand up, now lay back down. And after him telling me to do this probably about, I'm going to say about the fifth or sixth time of laying down and getting back up, I started feeling a little dizzy. And not only was I feeling dizzy, but, I started feeling like the pain of me having to get back up. And so I'm sitting there and I'm saying to myself, like, in my mind, this is crazy for me to have to go through this. Like, this is not what I'm paying you for. But I'm not realizing that me getting down and having to get back up was strengthening muscles in me that I didn't even know were there. So you're talking about your back muscles, your arm muscles, your leg muscles, your core. You're like, it's like a full body workout. And so I'm not realizing that. And so throughout our stint of exercising, we would do this exercise quite often. And so I always felt that it was like the worst one out of all of them besides the bear crawls. And so here I am. This particular day, he says, okay, we're going to link up with another person who wants to exercise. And so, you'll have a buddy to work out with. And so I link up with this young lady, and we're working out in the park or whatever the case may be. And then it's time for us to do this particular exercise again. And so we do the exercise, and the young lady is struggling, but I'm just doing them like, they're like flying off of me. They're flying off of me. And I didn't feel, what I had felt before. And so I'm looking, and the young lady turns to me and she goes, you're really good at this. Now, mind you, I always hated that particular exercise. I hated to have to get down just to get back up, to get down to get back up. It made me dizzy. It made me very sore the next day. But I'm here to tell you guys this. And the reason that I chose this to talk to you guys about this is because right now somebody is struggling with getting knocked down. And it takes a lot for you to have to get up. There's a lot of muscles mentally, physically, socially, emotionally. There are a lot of muscles that we have to work just by getting up. And I know for some of you right now, it may seem like this is hard and you don't want to do it. I'm sure you've probably been knocked down a few times, but I'm here to tell you to keep getting back up. No matter what you do, keep getting back up. And I'm going to tell you why. Because there is somebody, okay? There is somebody that's going to need your influence someday. You see, we don't see our strength until we get around others who are weaker than us. Not in a negative sense, but who hadn't gone through the things that we've gone through. And so when they begin to see our strength, it motivates them to want to do better. Just like that young lady that was in the park with me. She told me, she's like, man, you're really good at this. I got to push myself. And so I'm here to tell you guys that no matter what the circumstances may be, doesn't matter how hard it is, you keep getting knocked down, you keep getting back up. Because I'm going to tell you something. Those moments when you're getting up, you're gaining so much more strength than you can even imagine. Stuff that you're not even able to see. And you won't see it until you get around the right person who's there to recognize it, to say, you know what? I need some of what you have. And that's when you tell them, hey, man, I got knocked down a few times, but I got back up, and that's where my strength came from. So I hope that you guys learned something from that. Don't doubt yourself. Keep getting back up. Keep getting stronger. And don't let anybody tell you that you can't do it. All right? So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. I hope that you guys really, really, really got inspired by this on today. Keep getting back up. It's me, your girl, Shanita Vital Davis, a.k.a. the Classroom Management Diva, a.k.a. Mrs. I'm here to help you get your ish together.